Welcome to the cabaret of let's ask each other a really serious question. And even when you and me get the proper answer, or at least what seems to be a quote-unquote proper or logical hypothesis of an answer, it still won't make sense. Let me say it again. Welcome to the cabaret of let's ask each other a really serious question. And even when ye or me get the proper answer, or at least what seems to be a quote-unquote proper or logical hypothesis of an answer, it still won't make sense. The question is, how can the Netherlands, the Dutch, Holland, same thing, and Israel, with a combined population of 26.16 million, which is less than California, Florida, and New York, and a total land size combined of 25,000 square miles. Well, that's less than the size than all the states, except for 8. All of New England, except for Maine, and Hawaii, Delaware, and Maryland. People, how can they be so influential, so affluent, so powerful throughout the 4 corners of our global, or our illuminated, bald planet, Earth? And don't forget Prince King Leopold from Belgium. He slaughtered 15 million Congolese in Africa. And then he emplaced the International African Society, also known as Christianity, people, slavery. So duh, it's because they are secretly banked by the world's banks and the citizens and their taxes and their social securities. People, we give Israel $30 billion. Go Google it, annually. And all of the long-lasting congressmen and women, both the House and the Senate, have to sign a pledge to the synagogue of Israel. Now, let's slightly move on to the Holland, Amsterdamish Dutch. These bow-garden butches with the one eye missing. Get it? These bitches. They made their money through the stock marketed global companies, i.e. spice fruit, through India. Colonial gentrification and Africa destruction. Come on, man, and we ain't even spoke on all the Dutches, European conquerors' cousins, Portugal, Spain, England, and Big Bang Switzerland, rich-ass Monaco, and the city of serpents. Oops, I'm sorry. I was reading the etymology or the in the beginning meaning of the Vatican. Man, these little places live off our races and our faces, and they all have a little interest in our living places. Are you adding with the poet? And sometimes that interest is compounded like syllables to make a whole nother word, people, like unsurmountable in debt. But still and yet, these little places rule our races and our faces, and it don't make sense unless you count the money banks in it. You know what I'm saying? They all constitute one thing, and that's their only interest, exclamation point, period. How you doing? The math is with the poet. And now at the end of this little check-in, if it all makes common sense, the banks makes the little ones win. Get it? We the military, or the middle, of these serpents and the God's messages to us all. And we all know who controls all the banks, or you kind of know-ish. Peace creation, babe. That's how these little countries rule the world, people. They live off us. They live off us, people. I promise, man. Off our taxes and our social security numbers. I'm trying to tell you, man, our taxes don't pay shit. This is an insurmountable debt, people. We can never pay it. Get it? It's confusion, huh? That's why I said ask yourself a really serious question, man. How can these little ass countries control the world? Amsel Rothschild said, I do not care who controls the politics of the nation as long as I control the banks. Israel is the size of New Jersey, y'all. And they control the world because they control the banks. Peace creation, baby.